Good morning. Hello, hello. Welcome in chat. Oh, I think I need to scoot down a bit more. I just feel bad having my cleavage just like right there. It's the bottom of the screen. Maybe I could change that. Hang on. Did I ever find the other controllers? I don't think I did. I just have the PJ controllers. Yeah, that's the only controllers I have. So, let's see here. Where's a blanket? I know I have a blanket here somewhere. Oh, chat. You're covered up by the blanket. I'm gonna have chat in the blanket with me. That seems weird. Hang on. Clip chat. Here. Chat will be cuddled up with me today. How about that? Just got it. Hang on. Hang on. What? I said not. Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay, chat. We're starting a new game today. Good morning. Hello, Fox. Thank you for contributing points. I appreciate it. Telling him the good news of me starting Unicorn Overlord, because I'm sure he'll be happy that that's happening. Okay. Yep, it's in a GIF, yep. Alright, so we're gonna start a new game. I've technically played the regular game a little bit, but I wanted to do everything on stream as well, so we're just gonna start a new game.
I beg you, my queen, take leave of this place while you're still able.
To where, I might ask? Nigh every last of Cornia's lords has forsaken us in favor of the traitor Valmor. No refuge remains for a crowned fugitive. Yet the general seeks my death and mine alone. I shall not, though you still can. A sole rider with Elaine at your side.
Okay, this is auto-going. I don't have to click anything.
Joseph.
Gotcha.
Raise that delicate seedling into a sturdy tree capable of weathering the harsh climes that await. And pray safeguard the ring of the unicorn as well. Hold it close to you until Elaine is a man grown. He will have need of the power it bears.
My queen,
Mother? Are they coming for us?
Heed well these words, Elaine. I say this not as your mother, but as your queen. From here forth, you're to treat Joseph's command as though it were spoken directly with my tongue. Do you understand?
Of course, but is there something amiss?
My faith and more lies with you, Joseph. I only pray it is enough.
How's the audio
Farewell.
levels, by the way?
And may the heavens guide you.
Like, compared to me, can you hear everything?
Why are you just standing there, Joseph? Aren't you going to help her?
Would that I were able, my prince. Come, we've not a minute to spare.
Sounds pretty good to you? Awesome. Cool. For all exits to the city, the queen is not to leave these walls alive. Our great general reduced little more than a base traitor, You'll find my head not easily parted from my shoulders, Valmore. I wonder if you can still say the same. Come, everyone. We must march this day for Her Majesty Lanella, I think is how I pronounce her name. Lanella? Ilanella? Nope. Okay. So, first I have to select and
Consider
move,
wisely our options.
which we're just gonna move here.
Forward!
Okay.
We've no time to falter.
What is the... I forgot what the speed thing is. Okay, so we do battle. So for those who are unaware, this isn't a game where you tell your units what to do in the midst of battle. It's all programmed, and they do things based on different other things, like based on your party, based on the enemy's party makeup, etc. So you can set it so, like, certain ones will attack back rows or columns specifically before they'll attack a single person. And it's a very interesting mechanic. I still don't know too much about it yet, so I'm looking forward to learning about it as we play. But yeah. Okay, so we won that battle. Obviously. We're gonna have this fight.
Brace yourself!
So we use AP and PP to do our different things. I think if I remember correctly, AP is initiative-based stuff, and then PP is like strength stuff. I could be wrong. I don't remember off the top of my head now.
I am your shield.
But that's what those gems are, that they're popping to do different things.
No harm. Behold my might. I trust you. I never miss. I have you.
My magic is yours. Cornea shall never cave.
Okay. And that bottle as well. Okay, so yeah, it's the trigger. Let's move it faster. There we go.
Seize her.
Enlighten me, Valmore. To what end do you seek to usurp my throne?
Self-centered fool. It's not merely your throne I aspire towards. It's all of them. Zenoira are the rightful sovereigns of Fevrith, and I, the blade to restore our world to its natural order.
You seek to plunge the continent into war. Fevrith need not suffer your delusions.
A proper ruler demands unity, not pointless politicking with insufferable neighbors. Now, I shall achieve that unity through conquest and reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
I would sooner see you slain by my hand!
I promise you, my queen, the royal lineage shall endure. It is but a great shame I couldn't aid you further.
All has gone according to plan, my lord.
And yet our work only just begins. We stand now at a new dawn for Fevrith, one which will see Zenoira's dominion restored at last.
Morning, Thunder King.
Curious, though, that we've no trace of the old knight's captain.
About that, my lord. A lone cavalry unit was spotted riding through the eastern gate before it was barred.
And the boy is lost to us. A truth obscured only by his mother's futile attempt at a counter-offensive. It would seem I underestimated her penchant for deception.
That's so many years later.
Year 895 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Claiming himself a scion of the fallen Sonoran Empire, Cornia's once decorated General Valmor rebelled against his erstwhile home at the seat of its monarchy, Gran Corinne. Its queen, Elenia, bold in the face of this
Elenia.
staggering betrayal, stood unshrinking as the shield to her son Elaine's safe flight, and mustering what meager forces remained by her side, she rallied a defense as valorous as it was damned. With Cornia's queen lost, care of the young prince fell to her faithful knight, Joseph, who took wing beyond Valmor's wretched grasp to asylum on the Forned Isle of Palavia in the Holy Kingdom of Albion. And boastfully
hanging out in the
proclaiming
Albion.
himself Fevrith's new emperor, Valmor donned a second name, Calarius, and began a relentless onslaught the continent's nations could only but struggle against.
Is it Galarius or Galarius? Because, like, it looks like a G, but could be a
Yet
C.
each realm's endeavors fell in vain time and again. And ere long, Zenoira's vile dominion was realized. His blood-soaked unification come to bear, few dared stand against the ironclad fist of Emperor Galarius.
See, he says it there, Galarius, but he said Solarius, I
Embers of
swear,
resistance
before.
burned on. Yet the downtrodden could cling only to furtive hopes of liberation. Desperate prayers which fell upon deaf ears night after unceasing night. 10 years have passed since the Shroud of War first set over Cornia.
And that's when our story starts, because we're playing as the son who escaped. For those that don't know. The Unicorn Ring! Nice.
I wonder if those two are at it again. Well, that takes care of the altar. I suppose I should be getting back.
It's the Unicorn Altar. So I hear, like, the biggest complaint about this game is the translation. I don't know if there's a way for us to do the Japanese voice actors over the English and just have subtitles. I don't know if that's any better. But I do know there's a few...
Sorry, Elaine, but this round's mine.
Ah, you always were the optimist.
Damn it! You got a good hit in, I'll give you that. There's just no stopping you these days.
Yet you've grown no less than I have. Still, we could likely train for the rest of our lives, and even then, never manage to best Joseph.
That's right.
Weird to think he's back on the mainland now. Finally making that Liberation Army thing a reality, huh? Guess that means we'll be going up against Anoira soon.
Indeed it does. The people of Cornea are suffering, Lex. Crying out for whatever help will hear their pleas. Should I turn a deaf ear to those voices, I would have little and less claim to the crown I feel is mine. That, and I owe it to my mother to see them safe.
Well, yeah, but... Zenoira's got the whole world in the palm of their hand. How are we gonna fight back against that?
The earth may be theirs, but the heavens will surely favor those who stand for justice.
You got a point there. Sorry for not sounding all too confident. Just... make sure you don't take it all on yourself.
The audio
I'll be
mixing
with you
is
every step of the way.
right here.
Thank you, Lex. You know I can't do this without you.
The C sounds really loud to
Oh,
me.
stop. You're gonna make me blush. Anyway, that's enough training for today. We're gonna miss lunch if we don't get moving.
I suppose it is that time.
You see something out there?
It's
It's
a ship.
a ship.
Looks like they're flying Zenoira colors, too.
This island is no longer safe. We have to tell the others.
With you there. You head for the cathedral. I'll make sure the town knows what's coming.
I know that there's at least one voice actor that's in the VTubing community that's in this game, but it's not until
Seal
later.
off the harbor,
So
and do it quick! Not a soul gets off this island under our watch. All soldiers have alighted, sir!
Dispatch the vanguard to the cathedral.
he was one of the
And
good
remember,
guys.
we're to apprehend the target alive.
Understood, sir!
He used to be one of the good ones.
O Heavenly Father, ruler of land and sky above, we pray this day for deliverance from evil. Grant us the meager sustenance to nourish our fragile bodies in the times to come. Guide our lost souls on the path to salvation. Shine down your radiant light upon us, for darkness looms thick through all corners of Fevrith. Such is my request as your humble servant. In the name of the Guardian Unicorn, and that of the Holy Mother. Is that you, Elaine? How many times must I ask you not to stomp around in the cathedral? What is the meaning of this?
Well, look what we've got here. Seems we're the first to show. Rough her up if you want, but don't forget, the girl dies and our heads will roll too.
Such depravity will not go unpunished. Not in the house of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah? Then you best get to praying. She's fast.
Not as fast as
What the?
Scarlet, are you hurt?
Only a little shaken, that's all. What's happening to us, Elaine?
A ship has come ashore on Palavian soil. One hoisting the banner of the Zenoiran army.
And are they aware that you're the Crown Prince?
I can't say for certain.
Oh, vanilla
But
wear.
we know one thing. These people are our enemy, and they must be stopped.
She's like She's completely covered, but
Yes.
they've given her like
My
the
cathedral will
cleavage
see no
shirt.
more bloodshed this day. Come, let's move outside.
Shirts usually don't get like tucked into cleavage like that. I'm just saying.
Your Highness, it's a relief to see you unharmed.
Hold on. Where's Lex?
He went ahead to alert the town. We best find him and get to the harbor.
Indeed. But first, my prince, this belongs to you.
The unicorn ring!
A ring?
The Ring of the Unicorn. Queen Elenia wished for you to have it. In truth, I had intended to wait till signs of age played more deeply across your face. But we no longer have such luxury.
Joseph was like, I was gonna wait till you got older,
The
but
utmost faith you'll see it secured.
this is the good time now too.
A keepsake from my mother.
It's not just a keepsake, bro.
Thank you for this, Joseph. Truly.
Make no further mention of it. Now, let us be off.
Great. So this is where we're gonna start learning about battle stuff. Yep. So I go here. Yep, start stage. Thank you. I go here. Deploy. I go here.
Day will be ours.
So this is our unit. Elaine, look! They've already reached the town. Then we know our first aim. We must dispatch these soldiers quickly as possible. So we'll then select our unit, move, have them go there,
Path is set.
and then, just like another thing, we're gonna battle. Good morning, Ren! New game, new game! Alright. Battles play out automatically. This was the thing I was talking about earlier. We don't actually control the battles. We have preset things that we'll be able to mess with later, that will make it so certain units will use certain, like, either healing or attacks and stuff based on the enemies, based on their team's health, etc. So you basically just mess around with, like, macros and stuff and just send people into battles. Here we go. So this is using active skills, which I guess is AP? Yeah, AP is action points. So that's the orange diamonds. And then PP is the blue diamonds. Yep. So he's using one to do it. Passive points, PP. Scarlet's using quick heal because he took damage and is healing him, and then comes in and attacks. Now she uses Holy Light. So yeah, that's one of the things we'll be able to do. Alright. And then we can press Y for battle log. So this is where you guys can see, like, what Elaine does first, what the next guy does, Elaine, and then what Scarlet does, etc. So if for some reason we don't know what's going on, we can look at that later. But yeah, so we won our first fight. Technically we haven't defeated them yet, but we have to get to them before they completely heal. Well, I guess they don't heal now, because they're not at a point where they can heal. So we go move, and we just go over there. You can use the trigger to make it move faster. Yep, and we will battle. And then I can hold trigger, make the fight go faster. There we go. We actually have a skip battle function that we get later, which I will be using a lot of the time. I can tell you that right now. But yeah, good. All that remains now is to reclaim the town. That's where Lex headed, right? I hope he's okay. Alright, so now we move our people to the town.
The path is set.
We liberate the town. We gain Valor. And Valor is what we use to bring out units for different stages. So if I have like 2 Valor right now, I can have 2 units out, etc. Yeah, optimizing units with best combat while automatically smacking each other. Yeah, exactly. I don't know anything about Fire Emblem in that sense, Because I remember the Fire Emblem I played, it was you controlled stuff during fights. The one that I played. But if that's how other Fire Emblems work, then yes. Yep. Lex! Hey, sorry about that. They caught me off guard there. Don't worry, everyone's safe. I made sure of it. I knew I was right to count on you, and I'm glad you were unharmed as well. Still wish I could have done more, though. Here, let me scout out ahead to make up for it. No, Lex! Alright, so we want to get him to a certain point. And that's what we're doing.
Ready.
So...
Yes,
Fuck.
sir. All done.
Just what I was hoping for. It's time to show those guys what I'm made of. Alright, so... we can't actually use him right now, because we have to wait.
Sure thing.
Because this is going to be one of the things that it shows us, like, what we do when we get damaged. It's an example battle. It's obviously, we're still in tutorial, so... this one's more real time, right? Enemies move around the map. Yeah, once we get actually in the, like, game, it'll start doing that. We're more in tutorial mode right now, so... but this is the fight that we're choreographed to lose, basically, because we have to be shown how to use healing items. So... Lex loses. He is just a single-person unit. Lex! No! We'll never make it in time. Allow me, your highness. Okay, so this also shows our different unit types. So, like, Joseph is a cavalry unit, so he moves faster.
In service
so he
of the
can...
royal family. What would you ask?
He can get to them pretty fast. So I just gotta... oh no, yeah, that's right. I need to get to him. Because it's showing us that we'll be able to do this. I'm your foe today, prepare to strike down. So, if you have 2 units within range, you can switch between them. So, we get to this screen and we can go like this, and we can choose which unit is going to fight the enemy unit.
I shall hold nothing back.
And now we also see the damage, what each team will do, and so we see here that we are going to wipe the floor with these guys. Joseph is the main man! He is, I think, like, almost max level, and he is also not where you can upgrade him anymore. He's like our one overpowered unit that we get in the game. Hot old man, you know. That's why you won't see him, like, getting levels and stuff. And they're like, flee! Lexa, you alright? Somehow, yeah. Sorry for making you worry. You know, it's a miracle you can even put your armor on straight. Here, it's the medicine should perk you right up again. So yeah, this is where they give us that, and so what we have to do now is we will select
I've got to make this work.
Lex, use one of the potions on him, and he's now full. So now we know we can do that. It's actually traditional Fire Emblem to have one veteran. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, there you go then. I mean, I think it's a good strategy, so you have, like, a character that helps you not feel so weak. So, oh no, I've been missing, hang on, okay. So you heal, Pew, I needed that. Chloe, perhaps, you should have served watching after Lex directly. I fear he is a bit... ability on his own. Very much agreed. Okay, so yeah, now we have Chloe with him. No more messing around, Lex. I'll be keeping a close eye on you. Now then, this area appears to be safe for now. For the time being, let us hurry on to the harbor. Yeah, of course. Don't want to use them as a crutch. My word, but that's Hodrick! He and I used to stand stalwart pillars of the Coronia's defense. It might be possible to have changed him? Yep, he used to be a good guy. Perhaps you prepare yourself, rebels. Any foolish enough to defy the Emperor Galerius must be put to the sword. It seems combat is our only path forward. Indeed, right? Ridding this island of the enemy is our first and only priority, no matter who the enemy may be. Alright. So we have to defeat Hodrick before time expires. Yep. Move items. Okay, so we're gonna
We
move.
march.
We're gonna have. Okay, so these are the best to go against those guys.
Onward.
I'll not
We're gonna
fail you.
do that.
As you wish.
And then
Ready. You got it.
up. And there we go.
Come.
Yeah, Joseph just obviously for like this first level he is the space stomper, so
The battle is won. I've not chosen my grave yet. Gaze upon the face of your demise.
oh Joseph.
Stand true! Glory to the for the liberation. What would you ask? By your word.
The time is at hand. To me.
I'm up. Yes, sir.
I shall hold nothing back.
This struggle will only prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
I fail to understand, Holdrick. What has motivated this
Holdrick.
shift in allegiance?
Joseph, Cornea's most decorated knight. I shall close the book on your tale myself. You won't touch them.
Hold fast. I fight in me yet.
Such firm defense, our weapons barely even leave a scratch. Perhaps my magic will work then. Leave it to me. Alright, let's
I'll not
first
fail
have
you.
this guy
Very well.
take this guy out.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. Stand true! Glory to the liberation!
Boom!
A trivial
Okay,
undertaking.
so we're letting her
You
do
face
this.
me. Why are you doing this? You, who once stood as my mother's royal guard.
Enough of your questions, Willie. Interfere, and I shall see you suffer for it.
Light! Easy now.
Good.
Okay, so we want to...
What would you ask?
Yep, Joseph can finish this. I wonder... Oh, he can too. So that's what we're gonna do.
The path is
Because
set.
they could use the leveling versus
Your villainy
Joseph.
ends here. Fine.
Yeah, level up.
I must never
Nice.
I can't
Nice.
fail my sacred mission.
Fine
But see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, the audio mixing seems a little off on this game. Yeah. Hey, nine honors. Nice. We need 50 to do upgrades to each
What
character, basically.
foolishness is this?
I guess not all the characters
One
need 50,
such
but
as
all the
I,
good characters need
brought
50.
low by the Cornea vermin that gnawed our ankles.
You've fallen far indeed, Holdrick. How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Wait.
Your Highness.
Tell me, Hodrick, do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
Yay, the unicorn ring!
The ring? What sorcery is this?
Oh, my head. What am I doing here?
The voice acting is solid. It's the translation of the lines that seems to be not so great.
The hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so
Once
much
we
as a moment's
get
notice.
to the non-talking spot, I'll talk about it.
Unfortunately, my memories end there as well.
A frightful power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called. Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
Fevrith.
I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years. Though there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
That's enough. You mustn't blame yourself any further.
It's not the...
But I do wonder...
It's not just that.
How is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
In truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia. A symbol of your birthright and nothing more. To think the power of cleansing truly exists.
Mama gave us the good ring.
That is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil.
That's
but
why.
I had believed such tales to be mere fiction.
The Orthodoxy has a similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands. It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Should Galerius's rule be built upon a foul sorcery that fetters our people, then this ring is the ray of light that will pierce its wicked heart.
Your words ring true, my prince.
Indeed. Were we able to free those bound by his cruel magics?
It might just bring the iron wall of Zenoira crashing down.
All told, I've often found myself plagued with doubt. Is it justice that guides our march, or paltry vendetta? Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother. Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. Mists that will soon be dispelled. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the
days
duties
seems
of my
like a
bloodline fulfilled, and slay Galerius
like
the
a
beast
hopeful
he
answer.
is.
Don't think it's gonna take days. It's taken him years to take over the nations, so. Alright. Let me choose my difficulty level! Oh no, I guess we still have story.
And how does Hodrick fare?
Well, all things considered,
I skipped
any
all the
fog
dialogue.
that lingered in his mind
the
seems
demo.
to have cleared, and he stands ready to fight once more. By the way, Your Highness, allow me to brief you on our plans for when we arrive. Among the Liberation members I've mustered in my past excursions is a young yet skilled knight by the name of Clive. I'll ride to bring him to you the moment we reach solid ground.
Sorry.
You have my thanks.
There are some ways that certain voice actors say
A
names
word,
that I find funny.
Elaine?
Is something wrong?
Well... No, it's nothing.
Are you sure? Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it bottled up like that.
It really isn't important, I assure you. It's just... our lives have changed so drastically from the peace we had only yesterday. It barely seems real.
I can't say I feel any different. But I've always known this day would come. It's why I've spent all these years training under Joseph's careful instruction. A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother. She was always one to blaze a path forward, royal blade in arm. But as her heir, I intend to lead in much the same way.
Is that why you and Lex spend all your days banging swords down at the shore?
You've seen that, have you? You know, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira are being
He just
controlled
like,
as
he was like,
was,
we're gonna skip past
we may
that
just stand a
comment.
chance in this. Yet our liberation is still in its nascent days. Promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Elaine, Of course. I'll do everything I can. As is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Lex.
What?
Chloe's like, Lex.
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right. When you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
But there are protocols to observe. Rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown. Still, I'm of the same mind. What mind he has, that is. I'll give my all in the royal name, your majesty.
Thank you all. I couldn't ask for a finer group of friends.
Yay! Right. So yes, we want some save progress. I'm gonna go ahead and save over this. Or no, I wanted to keep that because that's my difficult playthrough that I've started. I'm gonna play kind of medium of the road here. We're gonna go tactical and not expert. My other save is an expert level save. So we'll do tactical. I feel like I can do tactical, but I don't know if I can do expert on stream without some help. So expert is for whenever Mr. Husband and I are hanging out and we're both playing, so. Yeah, exactly.
Elaine, why have you stopped?
We're surrounded.
Not the welcome party I was hoping for.
Yeah, exactly. We just want to have
Get your
fun.
vile claws off of me!
Let her go!
Chloe! I should have known you'd be behind this treachery, Renault.
What is the meaning of this?
Apologies for the icy reception, but we've business with the girl.
What business could you have with Scarlet? Unhand her this instant.
No, I don't think that will be happening. I act under orders from Emperor Galerius himself. As for what he plans to do with her, that's not for one of my station to know. Yet I shall see it done all the same.
No! Scarlet!
Alright. My work here is concluded. Hang on. I was looking at something else. My work here is concluded. I leave the rest in your capable hands, rest in you and your capable band. There we go. Don't worry, boss. I'll earn my keep and plenty more. Straight to the hornet's nest, huh? You gotta do something, Elaine. Hear me, soldiers of Caleria. I ask that you stand aside and return to the prince. Sorry, kid. Can't do that. It ain't nothing personal. Just following orders for the guy paying the coin. Damn. We've no hope of overcoming such numbers. Yay! Clive! Your Highness! With us, everyone. I beg you. Come, my prince. Yay! The cavalry has come! Quite literally. Cavalry units.
I'm ashamed to hear you met such misfortune before I arrived.
Your Highness, this man is Clive, the knight we spoke of earlier.
Clive!
A pleasure.
Still, it rankles the mind. I never would have dreamt that Galerius was after Scarlet, and not you, my prince.
Who was that knight who took her?
His name is Renaud, formerly a proud servant of Queen Elenia, not unlike myself. And just as I fell victim to Galerius and his foul magic, it would seem he has met with a similar fate.
All the same, why Scarlet?
Perhaps her role as a priestess has something to do with it. Lately I've heard tell of Zenoira's desire to spread its roots into the Orthodoxy, making one with direct ties a prime target.
In any case, the risk to her safety is clear should she fall into Galerius's hands. And sitting idly by only serves to stoke my worry further. Let us be off at once.
Wouldn't do that if I was you. No chance you're helping the girl if you don't even know where you're going.
And you are?
Don't worry, he's a friend. A collaborator of mine by the name of Travis.
Fancy way to refer to a spy. You need intel, dirt, or just the latest weather, I'm your man.
And what of Renaud?
Road east, faster than a clap of thunder. I can only assume he's going for the city. But the real problem is his army of mercenaries. We want after Renaud, we've got to go through them.
Your Highness, we all share your sense of urgency, but we've no hope of aiding Scarlet without first routing the enemy before us.
Right. We depart as soon as we are able.
Okay, so the fortress over there serves as the enemy's command post. Indeed, Your Highness, the region will not know peace until we claim it as our own. Alright. Alright. Yep. We'll defend it at any cost, or at cost conclusion. Okay. So we have to get over there. Start stage. So we want to deploy. But we first want to add units. Okay. Listen to explanation. Such information has proved quite valuable. Please, go on. As you wish, my friends. To begin with, the cavalry classes, such as mine, are quite effective in facing enemies' infantry. Such as you may change up. You may always call upon me to dispatch infantry in your path. Blech. Knights are highly effective against infantry-based units and traverse stages swiftly due to their mobility. Remember, Your Highness, the danger lies around every turn upon the field of battle. But yet the shield I bear is more than capable of defending our allies from harm. Almeria. Defending's not the only way to survive, though. If you ask me, it's better off not getting hit in the first place. If you put me in the front row, our enemies won't even be able to touch us. So the thieves can just, like, dodge really good. Generally speaking, you'll find that best to place your sturdiest fighters in the front row while reserving the back row for frailer combatants. Looking upon the furthering formations as examples how you wish to deploy. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Certainly consider this. Okay. So, I think what we want to do, we want to have Clive back here. We want to switch I wanted Joseph to still be the lead guy. Travis in front of him. And I think that's good for now. So we're gonna deploy unit. So see, we have 2 Valor right now.
They will
so
be
we can
ours.
send out 2 units until we get some more.
The time is at hand.
So battle.
To
and
me.
then we want to deploy another one, which we're gonna deploy Joseph's.
In service of the awaiting your command.
Alright,
as you wish.
There we go. Yeah, Joseph is sadly gonna...
I shall hold.
You face me.
I'm gonna let them do this just because we need the... We need Clive and Elaine to get some levels, so... I can't just let Joseph barrel through everything.
Victory grows ever closer.
Okay. And then I want to...
We march.
Move him here.
The path is set.
Then... Okay.
Come.
Oh,
Come then.
That's actually not bad. We'll let them fight. There we go.
We march on. Well fought.
Okay.
The time is
We're
at
gonna have
hand.
you guys go over there, and then we're gonna
To
have
me.
What would you ask?
Joseph go there.
By
Okay.
your word.
Yeah, it looks like they've got their guys clawing away at the harbor. Judging by the appearance, I suspect that there is more units to join the battle at any moment. See, that's the little pawn symbol with, like, the timer. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm trying not to have them just steamroll through everything. The bridge appears to be held by an enemy spear. Capable of driving, piercing. Okay, so they want us to switch up. So let me switch up my unit placement. Okay. How do I? There we go. Character list. Unit overview. There we go. Okay, so this is what I want to do. Nope. Nope, come on. It won't let me move them around. I mean, I think right now...
I'll not fail you.
Yeah.
Very well.
Your villainy ends here.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
I mean, we can do that. That's fine.
The battle is
I mean,
won
Travis still gets
for the liberation.
updates. No, no, no. That's not what I wanted.
Awaiting your command. Come.
That's fine. Whatever. And 5, okay. Thank you. I do need to take a stretch break, so...
I fight in me yet. A trivial undertaking.
Alright. Okay.
I'll not fail you. As you wish.
The path is set.
I have taken it as our own.
'Tis ours now.
Yay! Okay. So... Oh, kind sir, thank you for saving us. This can prove useful in battle ahead. Thank you. But now we have more, so we can deploy our other unit.
They will know what hit them. Sure thing.
And I think we're just gonna have him come fight this guy.
You got it.
I need to come over here. Oh, yep, there we go.
I shall hold nothing back.
Thanks.
one.
I think it's after
I've
this
not
one that we
chosen
get.
my grave yet.
The time is at hand. To me.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. Glory to the liberation! For the liberation. Awaiting your command. By your word.
Leader of the mercenaries. Don't let the guard down for even a second. There we go. Hey, Quote.
Come.
Look 'em in. Okay. Oh, look! We finally have it. Okay, so now we can skip battle. Joseph will win. He gets pushed back.
You impressed?
He's stronger than he looks. Yeah, Joseph's gonna be able to just like beat his face in though. It's like, sorry, but that's just how this goes. How you doing today?
A trivial undertaking.
Yay, Valiant Talisman. And we now have taken over the command point. First stage cleared! Woo! How many honor did we get? We got 9 more! Nice!
Alone, are you?
What happened to your friends?
Long gone by now. But with all the time about them, never could have done without you lot chasing me halfway to hell and back, though.
The fort's empty, Your Majesty. Not a soul in sight.
Guy laid out the bait, and we just had to take a nibble.
Strange.
Nipple.
Few
It
leaders
sounded
would
like
play
he
the
said
sacrificial
nipple.
lamb in such a predicament.
Don't flatter yourselves. I would have shook you off like weak old mud if I hadn't hurt my leg in our little scuffle. But hey, that's just part of the job.
That's what it sounded like he said.
Gambling with your
Nipple.
life the second you take that coin.
Then you know how this ends.
Stay your blade, Lex. There's something I need to ask him. What does Galerius want with Scarlet?
Oh no,
I'll take any
I'm
scraps
sorry,
of
guys.
information you may have. Please.
You do realize I'm just hired steel, yeah? They keep my pockets nice and heavy, and that's as far as my curiosity goes. So, sorry, but I'm not a questions kind of guy. At least not past my bottom line.
Well, what do we do with him?
Let's say I offered to fill those pockets instead. What then?
First, I'd ask if you still had all
I
your
guess so.
marbles, but I'm not the discriminating type. As long as the pay's right.
If this is supposed to be a joke, I'm not laughing. We're trying to beat the enemy, not hire them.
It's not every day you come across a man willing to greet the heavens in order to see his allies safe. Now, our aim is to liberate
He
these
really
lands
does
from
see
the
the good in
oppressive
it, like
clutches of
everybody.
Zenora and its emperor. I'd ask your aid in that battle.
You know, I had heard you were nothing more than the crumbs of some spineless resistance that got chewed up and spat back out.
Tries his best,
Never would have
yeah.
guessed you're really just a pack of reckless lunatics.
This so-called lunatic is none other than Prince Elaine, true-born heir to the Cornian throne. And our war is a righteous one.
You're trotting around the crowned brat of a dead and gone kingdom trying to flip a whole damn empire? Sorry, kids, but I don't like them odds.
Doesn't sound like he's interested.
Hope you know I don't come cheap.
Does that mean you'll join us?
Granted, you're willing to foot the bill. King-making's not an everyday job for a merc. But you've seen enough to know I'm worth a gold and more. So we got a deal? We'll even cut you a little discount.
In this economy? Yeah, exactly.
Now that we've settled matters here, we move to rescue Scarlet. Time grows short.
Indeed. It's more than evident Galerius had some grand purpose in kidnapping her. Delivering her from his bloodied talons may strike a heavy blow to the heart of his aims.
Perhaps, but this is far sooner than we had planned. Our allies remain scattered through every realm of Fevrith. Casting the gauntlet at Renault's feet would only send us all to an early grave.
If I may add, there are those among Galerius's adherents who willfully chose to betray the Queen those long years ago. I fear we have no hope of avoiding conflict with such base traitors.
It would seem we'll need to bolster our ranks then.
Your Highness, upon ushering you to Palavia, I labored tirelessly to build a foundation upon which the Liberation Army can take hold. I have seen great suffering in our lands, 'tis true, and yet greater resentment harbored by the oppressed and the downtrodden. I have every faith such fierce emotion will spur them to join our cause. My prince, fly your crest across the banner of the Liberation. Spearhead the rebellion against Zenoira, and you will surely find kindred spirits ready to take arms in your name.
Then I will do just that. I only ask that you be the crutch I may lean on when the perils of war grow too great to bear alone.
Alright. No! Okay. Oh! No, wait. No! I wanted to do my heraldry! No! I wanted to edit my heraldry! No! I accidentally hit the back button!
Good morning, Case and chat.
Good morning, Muse. But I wanted to do it. To begin with, Your Highness, I suggest moving... yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know you want me to do that. But let me go back to my... Let me go back to the... How do I... There we go. Heraldry. There we go. Sorry. So we wanna edit. Edit. Cat. I think cat unicorn is fine. So as we go, we'll be able to update this. But I wanted my cat in my heraldry! It was trying to deny me my heraldry! Ha! Now we have a cat on our heraldry. Notable cats for Nekomata phobic? No, it's the cat comes with a pack thing that we got for pre-ordering, and it's based on another game. I forget what it is, but that's what the little robot guy is from, so it's supposed to be both of them. Just put them both together. But I didn't want that, but I'm down with unicorn and cat. I think we get something that's very cat-like next thing. There we go. So Sakura High School is the one we have for, and we got this one and this one, I believe. Or is it just here? Let me look at my copy. Oh, well, bye Switch games. So yeah, it's these last three. So these three we got because of that. So like this one's from what's the name? Dragon's Crown. I think this one's from Odin's Sphere, and then this one's from Sakura High. Whatever that game is, I don't know what the game is. But yeah. But now we're at this point. I'm gonna take a quick break, you guys, and do a little stretch break. I know I missed the ad, but I need to go do a stretch and go pee really quick. But yeah. I will be right back. I promise. BRB.